Hi guys, this is Ramsey45 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV 2018 Halloween event. Well, that was a mouthful. So, hi guys, hope you guys enjoying your Halloween so far. For me, not been much the same as last year, except this year I'm going to do the Halloween event and most likely afterwards do a live stream or marathon some Hellsing, which I never actually watched before, so that would be nice. And unfortunately today I'm not joined with Lush, although I was gonna ask him to join me during this Halloween event, but he is unavailable at this moment. Unavailable at this point of time, so now I guess I'll just do this by myself and probably join him when he does the Halloween event, if he plans to do it this year. So let us talk to the Adventurers Investigator for the Sinner's Soiree. Meet again. Much relief, frankly. I could use the help of a adventurer who knows the containment series and their Findri's proclivities. I imagine you would be surprised to hear they're up to something new this year, and it doesn't seem entirely above board. Not that a troupe of fell fiends propose a law-abiding citizen that is truly above, but, well, you know. Now, the Adventurers Guild policy of the matter is to live and let reveal as long as they don't get up to anything too evil. But I have reason to suspect they're planning something truly diabolical for this year's festivities. The troupe has been inviting folks to a certain manor, obviously for a hilarious masquerade, in the spirit of All Saints Week, but I haven't been kept constant watch. I've been keeping constant watch, ever alert for signs of villainy, and the whispers of passerbys tell a different story. I even heard some who entered have yet to return. Personally, I feel that whistling the citizens away into the night is a spot of mischief too far. I am sure you agree that something should be done before harm comes to unsuspecting revelers. We need to find out what the troupe is really up to by painting interest in the party. The Impresario seems to have realized that I am investigating the circus. I can't imagine how. Regardless, he will know that I have ulterior motives, so he must go alone and report back to me. I'll try to dig up some additional information on the missing person in the meantime. Okay, guess I need to talk to the troupe now. Oh my, it's the familiar adventurer I spy. Though perhaps I am mistaken, for much and more is not it seen this year. Will you agree? Wherever you may be, I hope you're having a properly dreadful All Saints Week. You're not? Dear, this simply won't not do. But dry your tears, for the wake is still young, and there are more frights yet to come. I'm certain we can make room for our malicious masquerade for such a illustrious adventurer as yourself. Yes, a masquerade, where the guests don guises from both wholesome and frightful, and dance along as they dare. Does that sound charmingly resilient of the Knights of Devilry in fairy tales? Oh, to reveal in such bluish delight. They join the madness in the streets, to see the palace of pumpkin heads leading a magnificent melody of fiends. It has been long since the coming of the last true knight. How I curse each year wasted on the great gourd abuses. Pardon me. I actually adore the idea of a authentic celebration. and though the circus does its best each All Saints wake, we lack the manpower to impact the thrills of this season the realm over. What we do not lack, though, it is frightfully abandoned mansion for our masquerade. Why there are even rumors that it's flourishing. With no master to serve, they have taken their lives to their own and hold a delightful banquet in the darkness of night. Aren't you dying to attend? I do have a few guises I've been working on. What about the rumors of those who do not return? Cannot say rumors of that sort have reached me, though they do sound like the making of a chilling tale. I would be surprised if the rumors sprawling corridors confuse a guess or two. However, regardless, I am sure you have absolute spine-tingling time. Yes, and when Motor's terrors is in the zenith, Night of Delivery shall return to at long last. Oh, that merely a new slogan for the Continental Circus, of course, to help the revelers get into the spirit of such. Now, off you go. Why do I feel as if I am being watched? Surely no one is aware of our true intention this time. Psst, I'm watching you. Whispers that seem to emanate from somewhere nearby. Okay. If this is gonna be Mr. Hildebrand, I'll be not really surprised about this turn of events. Because I think with Christmas last year, he was a part of it somehow. Over here! Woohoo! The voice continues, veiling attempt to sound spooky as if it moves towards the whistling miller. I spy with my little eye 2 yellowish minions that just passed by. Delighted to be alive at last, aren't we, little ones? Oh, who are you? I do believe we met before. Yes, in the autumn such as this. Now, don't you have something to tell our friend here? Hee hee hee! You should have seen your face. It was hilarious when we went boo, and your eyes were got huge, and you know, not that you mention it, I don't actually remember that we came here to talk about. The plot, the evil one, the one that involves being loud and irritating in our mansion. Oh right, so the other day when I was sitting in the foyer being decorative, which is the same thing I did every day back before I could move. Come to think of it, I saw a mummerer carrying a little girl away in the dark depths of the mansion. I couldn't hardly believe my eye holes. Suspicious, right? And horrifying, but I couldn't do anything about it on account of not having no mouth to scream with. I mean, if I had a mouth, but it didn't do anything. Me being slippery and all. Anyway, that's when the lady with the hideous pumpkin on her head came along and imbued me with life. She's like, excuse me for having a pumpkin on my head. Please stop talking. You get us both turned back into object darts. Darts? Okay. Right, so excuse me for my phone having notifications. Might as well mute that real quick. Thank you very much. Okay, back to the Halloween event. Right. So what matter is we got right. So the matter is that we began keeping an eye on the Impresario, and wouldn't you know it, he's plotting something. As you're aware, the Continental Circus is luring people into the mansion for a masquerade. Once there, the guests were being kidnapped and turned into jack-o'-lanterns to inspire terror. With enough terrified victims, the troupe will be able to usher in the night of delirium. Oops, no. It is a nuisance, honestly. I resign myself to the fact that I have to go out all my way to deal with this. If you want to put a stop to this Impresario's plan, can I help? I can help. Me too, me too! The thought of the poor little girls being turned into pumpkins and stuck in the corner is enough to send chill down my scenes. It would be terrible, dreadful, the greatest tragedy this world have ever seen. So, you'll keep it from happening, right? Sure, I'm the Warrior of Light. I am the savior of all beings, though living or dead. Amazing, I knew I could count on you. Well, not really, I suppose, since I just met you a few moments ago. But you do seem nice. Anyway, we'll head back into the mansion and meet you there. Hehehe. They certainly are enjoying themselves. The joy of conversation is novelty to them, though to you it might be unworthy of remark. Okay, next up is all the way down here. Oop, no, it's right here. Not going that far. Oop, no. Talk to you. Do you glean anything from the Imperial's master plan? Well, we have some theory that he's luring people to the mansion and turning them into pumpkin lanterns to bring about this greater evil, so to speak. Witness saw a murmuring according to a little girl, and that must be the Makote's child who has been reported missing. I inquired with the wood dwellers as to whether there had been any suspicious incidents of late, and it seems that they have searching for one Marita at the request of her family. The situation is already far worse than I feared. We must locate the child at once before any harm befalls her. I report what you discovered to the wood dwellers and prepare to lead a raid on the mansion. In the meantime, you ought to disguise yourself and infiltrate the masquerade to see if you can discern where the girl has been held. Okay. Many thanks, and I have seen a general minister escorting folks to the manor. So once your chosen costume is in place, you should be able to convince him to let you inside. Okay. So I wonder if we won't be fighting anything in this dungeon because my machine is not up to par on macros and whatnot for the dungeon. So maybe I should switch to my other class just in case, because I'm not too confident on my machine. So what should I use? Let's use my Black Mage. It's close enough to Halloween-ish. I put on my hat. There we go. Wait, do I need to talk to? Oh, him, okay. Oh, another revealer ready to join our malarious masquerade? Yes. Oh. Okay. Here's everybody. So is this like a solo dungeon? I hope it is, because there's like a bunch of people in here. Nope, it's probably downstairs. Took long enough. I'm not sure how much of this severely I can endure. Oh wow, you're here already? I've been so busy revealing that time just flew by. Do you see what I put up with? Regardless, we should seek out the Devious Mummerer and try to get some information on where they are keeping her. Pray that she hasn't been already turned into a pumpkin, or will be here for moons. I doubt the Mummerer will tell us what we need to know if we ask politely. So we need to deploy a bit of deception. Fortunately, I came up with a plan during the ample time you left me to think. They should be more willing to speak to you on their own, naming a fiend. So you need to turn into one. Okay. I bet you're wondering how to make you into a monster. You are. I've been worrying how to make you into a monster. You are, aren't you? Well, see that you're very close to see our close friend with the hideous. I mean, festive pumpkin. Say it again. I bet you're worrying how to make it into a monster. You are, aren't you? Well, see our very close friend with the hideous. I mean, festive pumpkin head has all sorts of powers. All sorts that you can ask to borrow 1 or 2 or 3. Indeed, the power we have will allow us to transfigure your appearance, just as the member of the troupe do. Albeit temporary. Go ahead and adjust the idea of your verse and being horribly reconfigured when you're ready. Let me know and I'll explain the plan in detail. Okay. Flour, oil, and we get a pumpkin cookie. That was fast. Are you so eager to part with your current vessel? I suppose I can see why. In any case, you need to return yourself into 3 types of fiends to adjacently blend in with the Continental Circus members. I have observed lurking about the manor. Ahem. According to the decorative eyewitness, numerous are currently on duty and in truth diminutive, winged, pointy-eared creatures. I assume that gives you a decent idea of what you're dealing with. All 3 mummers are currently on the ground floor, so you'll be able to have little trouble finding them. Now all that's left is you to get transfigured. As you can see, some of my fellows are so taken with the idea that you have already doomed the appearance of your favorite All Saints Week fiends. You only need to speak with whichever has given herself the form you seek, and she will wave the magic for you. With mysterious enthusiasm, I'm sure. Okay. I guess I'll start with you. Feast your 2 tiny peers of this giant eyeball. Is it ghastly? Is it just so big and round? Do you want one? Thank you, computer, for giving me that notification, which will have me mute. Thank you. Boop. Okay, I need to find a bath now. It has to be on the ground floor, so it has to be around here somewhere. Room 201 or 201, 201. Ah, Honestly, can you treat me like a normal agent of evil? And I'm going to have spent my whole patrol trying to remember what room to put in the memo in. Okay, 201. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Gah! A fiend! Oh wait, I'm also a fiend. Phew, don't story me like that. You made me forget who I am, and where I put that pumpkin brat. Dart. Ah, well, that's what the memo is for. Okay. Now I need to find the last person, and I can't remember where it was. It was either upstairs or downstairs. Ah, here it is. Ah, what the? Oh, it's you. Why exactly are you guarding the memo? I need to be about finding our next victim, and mark my words, there will be 7 hells to pay if I hear some interviewer has to walk off with our guest turned pumpkin in the meantime. Alright. Back to our ghosty friend. Ah, what did you learn? Ah, I know my plan will work. We got you, now you rowdy little. Ahem. Let's review the information you collected. Yes, wait, what information? Oh, Artorias, when did you get back? Okay, that's probably repeating that one again. So this one, and we get our 2 minions. Good work over there. I mean, I suppose I didn't know how your work was. Exactly. Since I've been here the whole time and all. But you seem like someone has to do good work. So let's review the work that you did. If you hadn't been paying attention, you would note that our friend here tricked the mummers into revealing the room number 201 and the existence of a memo regarding a pumpkin significant enough to keep under guard. I see. So that means... Actually, I lied. I have no idea what's going on. The memo holding information on the missing girl whereabouts. Yes, I quite agree. Oh, so the pumpkin is the little girl. Oh no, this is terrible. Indeed, which means that you have... Indeed, which means that you two should investigate room 201 post-haste and see if you can locate the memo. Off you go. Okay, so we need to investigate 201. It's in the 2nd floor. The suspicious memo contains notes scrolling in an unanticipated hand. Pumpkin, Cellarage, Bat plus Succubus, room number equals eyes. This has to be the one. It says pumpkin on it and everything. Now we just need to count some eyeballs. You can do that, right? You seem like a great eyeball counter. Oh, and the eyeballs remind me of those balls, other balls. The pumpkin head indeed... Oh, and the eyeballs remind me of those other balls. The pumpkin head lady gave them to me. They're sublime smoke bombs that can break any sky cleanser curse. Okay, so I have to inspect every pumpkin now. Just throw out any of those old jack-o'-lanterns you see and he'll turn back into his original form. Unless its original form was a pumpkin, then it will stay the same. The little one must be scared. Hurry and find the room. I'll be right behind you. Oh, but not in a haunting way. In a very helpful way. Decorating the memo and checking its solution against the cleaners room, numbers on your map will allow you to quickly locate the transformed captive among the plethora of suspicious pumpkins in the manor. Okay. Not you. There we go, found her. I knew that's you. Would it be skilled? I knew that you would be skilled at pumpkining identification, and you did it. You saved a little. What? Wait, what? I can finally stretch my legs again. I finally have legs again. Ah! 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 Oh gods. The little one turned into a large man. It's terrible. It's dreadful. It's the greatest travesty this world has ever seen. You wouldn't judge a base on appearance, you know. I'm sure it's a completely... I'm pretty sure that's a different person. Oh, that does make more sense. Come to think of it, well, even if he isn't the girl we're looking for, we should probably follow him, don't you think? Yeah, it sounds like a plan. And hopefully he doesn't turn into a pumpkin again. Okay, he's in the main hall, so it's just this way. Ah! Ghost Stalker! Alright. Dworkin, keep it together. Wait a minute, I know you. I apologize for my outburst. I'm a little on edge. 1 minute I was enjoying the masquerade you see, and the next thing I am a pumpkin in a dungeon. It's a bit much to take in. Dworkin! Oh, little Tamaria. You're considerably less orange than I was a moment ago. So I take it that to mean that you've been safe in your hiding place all this time? Yep, I am the best hider. There is not a fiend who found me yet. Hello, I am confused. Well, Mr. Ghost, I was looking around this big scary mansion for a good hiding and seek spot. And when one of the people of the circus saw me and started casting spells on me, I knew it's because it had happened before. Dworkin jumped in front of me and he got turned into a pumpkin. I ran away and I wanted to go and help, but there was no... I ran away and I wanted to help him. I ran away and I wanted to go and get help, but there were too many people in front of the troupe guarding the way out. Me, I just happened to be lost in the carnage when I came upon the murmuring casting the curse on her. Not that I knew it was a curse at the time, mind, but it seemed right ominous, so that I shielded her without a second thought. And then I was a pumpkin. Funny how things happen, eh? Unfortunately, I wasn't much of a good to anyone after that. You must have been scared out of your wits all alone down there. Don't worry, I'm fine. These nice brooms kept me company while I hid. Thank you for coming to save me again, Miss Adventurer, and you too, Mr. Ghost. Many thanks as well. I wouldn't hate to be stuck as a jungle land forever, just sitting there decoratively, serving no purpose. Anyway, I'll be more happy to escort Tamia here home to her mother. Hopefully next time we meet, I won't be a useless ornament. Hahaha. Johnny! I'm not sure if I have those brooms of Dominion yet. I need to look at that later. Wow, that was weird and slightly offensive. But I'm glad they were safe and everything worked out. You know, because when a pumpkin turns into a middle-aged man, it was so scary, and I thought we were we're in for a terrible tragedy for sure. But oh, do you think that we're supposed to tell Yin? I think we should have. That we saved the girl, everything turned out alright, no evil has come foot in this mansion yet. Ah, there you are. I was delighted to hear that you managed to rescue the girl, even without reinforcements. The less the Impresario knows of our resources, the better. And perhaps the troupe failed to keep a hold of their prey will give them cause to doubt the wisdom of their plans. We can only hope and keep a close watch, of course. I will remain at my post here, vigilantly as always. If you keep an eye on goings on within the manor itself, I'll be grateful. But what to do about the other issue? It is fitting that you bring the little ones to light, for they have watched over you for longer than you ever know. Hehehehe. As for now, the brooms that made the girl their playmate came to move. Even I cannot say, for it was no magic of mine, but no matter. At the grand masquerade of All Saints' Wake, adventurers, monsters, and silent watchers are all as one. Permit us our mischief, and we might just follow you home. Okay. It's like, is someone watching me? And let's pick Yin. I'll probably get the Yang from the event shop for Halloween, which I have to grind for. What's this? Wait, this is the same quest? Masquerade Macmar. While you're in the area, I have one more tale that I'd like you to look into. Another adventurer reported to me that she had entered the banner interviewing to attend the Malabarous Masquerade. Another adventurer reported to me that she had entered the manor to attend the mischievous masquerade, only to find a gathering of another sort entirely. Where there should be another chatter of conversation was deathly silence, and rather than revelers, voice scents stalked the halls. Sounds like the stuff of nightmares, and perhaps it was, but I don't feel the right to put it down to the overreactive imaginations of the Continental Circus in town. If you believe this tale to have some merits, I suggest you to inquire with the enthralling illusionist. She seems quite keen on getting people to enter the manor. Okay. I'm guessing this is another instance dungeon where you fight things, hopefully enough. You say our guests have witnessed a incommensurable... No. You say our guests have witnessed the incomprehensible... Oh, my incomprehensible adventurer. But of course they have. During the All Saints Wake, light and shadow are hardly so different. Many have slipped beyond the veil to see the shattering the illusion of reality. Our hope is simply prepare our venture for a broadening of perspective, to host a celebration like no other. I would be delighted to extend you an invitation to join us, if you dare. With our dour expression, if you're afraid, you don't need only speak to one of our Harlequin guides before you go. Understand the rules and you needn't risk losing more than your sanity. Once you at the last muster of courage, once you have at last mustered your courage, simply make your intentions. Okay, I know what I was about to say. Once you last muster your courage, simply make your intentions known to them, and they'll be delighted to escort you. As for me, I must take my leave. The geisha keeps asking for me for some manner of ghost problems. Where you take that to mean, sweet walking dreams, adventurer. Okay. Seasonal event instance unlocked. We have access to Haunted Mansion seasonal instance. To enter the manor, speak with the Harlequin guide and yada. 4 players, there's no class. Okay. I'm gonna deal with my black mates. Why not? And here comes the waiting game. Okay, I'm back. I got all my minions, I got my housing materials, I got some of the food I want as well, and a few magical prisons for pumpkins, but I might grind a little bit more for these, but I really don't know. Besides that, I think I did everything I could for this pumpkin, well, Halloween, All Saints Week, All Saints Wake for Halloween for 14. So, with that being said, I think I'll call the video here. And I want to say Happy Halloween to everyone and have a pleasant night. It's been Ramsey45. Keep giving, everyone. And see you in the next spectacular Halloween. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.